my hair cut. And a lot of you already know that my hair grows in layers, but I did shape my hair to how I wanted it to look. It's not a specific cut, it's just that my hair grows in layers, which means that certain parts of my hair grows faster than some or slower than some. I just cut my hair accordingly, and I want my hair big and fluffy like this so you guys can really see how the cut looks, especially style to like a wash and go. And a lot of you guys don't really like when my hair looks like this for some reason. A lot of you guys like the more defined look. If your hair is like on the kinkier side, it's okay, and love your hair. And basically what I'm trying to say, that you guys, not everyone's hair is gonna curl, and because your hair isn't defined doesn't mean that it's. And I like my hair either way. I like my hair big, I like my hair kinky, I like my hair curly, and I have the kind of hair that I can manipulate to look either way. So I love my hair in all ways. I'm not really obsessed with curls. Most of the times my hair is usually in a bun. Guys, whatever your hair texture is, just love it and appreciate what you have, because someone out there can't grow hair because of a certain disease or something. So don't be obsessed with curl definition. It's not that serious. Well, it shouldn't be. Let me tell you guys about my hair background. The front of my hair grows really slow, and when it gets to a certain point, it breaks off and has a bunch of split ends and for no reason. And even when I was younger, I realized this because I've always wanted for my hair to be the same length all over, but it never happened no matter what I did. So it had times where I would drastically cut my hair off. And if you remember, back in the days, I cut off my edges and the front of my hair. Hot mess, but it really bothered me when I was younger, so I had to do it. And even when I did do it, it still hasn't grown to the length that I expected it to grow. That's where I realized that genetics has a big role to play in, I guess, the way your hair grows. I don't really know about terminal hair length. I haven't really researched into terminal hair length yet, so I'm not gonna say much about that. My mom's hair is the same thing. Like the front of her hair is like way shorter than the back of her hair. Her hair basically grows the same way that my hair grows. Also, when it comes to texture, the back of my hair is more curlier than the front. Like my front hair is like really kinky, and the back is curly. Like, see, my hair isn't perfect, and it took me a while to love my hair because I really couldn't deal with all these textures. The back of my hair always grew really fast, so I never really had a problem with the back of my hair. A lot of you think because my hair, I have a certain texture of hair, that my hair is easy to grow. That's not the case. I take really good care of my hair. That's why my hair is the length that it is now. First, I'm not mixed. Stop trying to mix me, please. Stop trying to mix me. I'm not mixed. And West Indian doesn't mean I have Indian in me. Caribbean people are considered West Indian, so stop going around telling people that I have Indian in me. I thought everyone would know this, but I guess the guys didn't learn much about the Caribbean in history class. Because the front of my hair grows to a certain length and it just breaks off, I'm obsessed with having healthy hair. So anytime I see my hair looking a type of way, clip. I usually just used to trim it, but recently I just cut bangs. So that was the first drastic cut. I grabbed like a section of my hair, I parted it like hair to hair, and I grabbed it, and did I put a rubber band on it? I think I just twisted it and then cut. And I used hair scissors, not my house scissors, hair scissors. I had to use the sharpest thing ever. So how did I cut my hair? I cut my hair in the state that it is in right now. I cut my hair when it was in wash and go. so that I could have gotten the shape that I initially wanted. And for the sides of my hair, I basically cut it to sort of frame my face, but not really. It's not a specific cut. My hair already sort of grew like this, so I just shaped it up. That's it about the cut. And now I'm going to tell you guys how I trim my hair. I stated this in my hair regimen video. I trim my hair using the search and destroy method. I've tried trimming like the regular way. It doesn't make sense for me to trim my hair like that because all of my hair doesn't grow the same time and the same length. And some of my hair will never grow to a certain length. So it doesn't make sense for me to cut all my hair in the same batch or patch. Doesn't make sense because if I keep trying to cut my hair to the length, trim my hair to the length that this part of my hair is, then my hair will be the length that is, and necessarily all of this isn't damaged hair. And most of the times I trim it like this also, or when my hair is stretched, because when it's stretched you can see it more. But I would like grab a section, not really a section but a curl or whatever kink you want to call it. I will examine it. And everyone should know what a split end looks like. A split on your end. I'm being sarcastic, but pretend like this whole thing is a strand of your hair. A split end would be like the end of your hair would look like this, like going different ways. And I'll insert a picture here of the many types of split ends. So I'll grab the section, back to grabbing the section, and I will examine it in like light. When I see it, I will basically cut it out. Not seeing much. That's a good sign. Not really seeing much split ends. Yes! Guys, I'm not finding any. Yeah, I found one. Mostly my hair splits a lot at the back. It's right at the back hair. So I cut it. And you're probably like, oh my gosh, that's gonna take a long time. It is gonna take a long time if you're gonna be sitting down there looking for all your split ends and cut them out. Like, yes. Basically, I have to be doing something that requires me to be seated for a long time. So that's when I usually trim my hair. And I usually don't do it all in one day. Like over the period of a month, I might still be like trimming out my split ends as soon as I see them. Just like anytime I'm in my hair and I see a split end, that's how I cut it off. And that's how I have retained a lot of the length that I have now because of how I trim my hair. And my hair is pretty healthy. When I told one of my friends how I trim my hair, she was like afraid of all your hair looking uneven. But how uneven would your hair look? You know what I mean? Curly hair is never going to look even anyway because not every curl behaves the same. So if I don't flat iron my hair much anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if I had to flat iron my hair, that's when I'll like go trim. So when I do flat iron my hair, that's when I trim my hair like the way normal people trim their hair. I don't want to say normal, but the standard way of trimming your hair. Thank you guys for watching. Wait, gotta bring it to the front. Thank you guys for watching and bye.